So we mentioned Spätkauf, which is like a convenience store, literally meaning late buy because they tend to be open until late. So we have Spät for late and Kauf for buy. What was later?
Später.
Später, good. And what was to buy?
Kaufen.
Kaufen, good. And what was to sell? We added something to kaufen to get to sell.
Verkaufen.
Verkaufen, good, to sell. How would you say I'm buying it tomorrow?
Ich kaufe es morgen.
Very good. Ich kaufe es morgen. And we saw that the when something happens tends to come just before nicht. So if you say something like I'm not buying it tomorrow, we get quite a different order than in English. I'm buying it tomorrow not.
Ich kaufe es morgen nicht.
Ich kaufe es morgen nicht. I'm not buying it tomorrow. So we have morgen before nicht in its common position. So this is the common position, and I mentioned that it can be flexible on the context. Maybe you say, ich kaufe es nicht morgen. Nicht morgen. I'm not buying it tomorrow. I'm buying it on Tuesday. No? So there we raise tomorrow from being just a detail to being the detail. We can do this with the word order. But for the neutral, I'm not buying it tomorrow, where tomorrow is just a detail, not the detail, then you have the standard word order, ich kaufe es morgen nicht. Morgen before nicht. To send is senden. Senden.
Senden.
So again we have the S sounding like a Z. Senden.
Senden.
They're sending it. They're sending it.
Sie senden es.
Sie senden es. Good. They're not sending it.
Sie senden es nicht.
Good. Sie senden es nicht. They're not sending it tomorrow.
Sie senden es morgen nicht.
Very good. Sie senden es morgen nicht. The day after tomorrow is übermorgen. Übermorgen.
Übermorgen.
This literally means over or above tomorrow. Now the U here is spelled U with two dots above the U. This changes the pronunciation in German. The best way to achieve this sound is to make a U, U, U,
U, U.
and keeping your lips in that position, in the position that your lips fall when you make U, keeping your lips there, try to make an E sound, but without moving your mouth back, how it does when you make an E. So you go U, 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 you keep your lips there, U, U, U,
U,
U,
U,
U, U, U.
U, U.
Good, very good. And this is a sound we have with übermorgen, übermorgen.
Übermorgen.
Very good. So the U with the two dots, these two dots in effect add an E quality to the sound. We already saw that with spät, which was spelled with the A with the two dots on it, giving us a more E sound. How would you say I'm coming the day after tomorrow?
Ich komme übermorgen.
Good. Ich komme übermorgen. How would you say they're sending them tomorrow?
Sie senden sie morgen.
Good. Sie senden sie morgen. They're not sending them tomorrow.
Sie senden sie morgen nicht.
Very good. Sie senden sie morgen nicht. But maybe if you were to say they're not sending them tomorrow, they're sending them the day after tomorrow, maybe in this circumstance you will change that order of morgen nicht because you are emphasizing not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. So here you can witness the order being flexible. You can observe this knowing that the general position and safe position for the time expression is before nicht, and also play with it yourself to give a different emphasis to your sentences. So let's try this. They're not sending them tomorrow, they're sending them the day after tomorrow. So the first bit, they're not sending them tomorrow.
Sie senden sie morgen nicht.
Good, this would be the standard order, but as you will then contrast they're sending them the day after tomorrow, you might want to change that order. You might want to say they're sending them not tomorrow.
Sie senden sie nicht morgen.
They're sending them the day after tomorrow.
Sie senden sie übermorgen.
Very good. Sie senden sie nicht morgen. So you can feel the emphasis shift there. They're sending them not tomorrow. They're sending them the day after tomorrow. Sie senden sie übermorgen. Good. So your general safe position is to have that time expression before the nicht. But I don't want anybody to hear it in another place and think that they misunderstood something about the rules of German. So if you hear it in another place, it's moved for emphasis.